Olivia Star, Oliviastar.
My name is Stuart, Stuart.
My name is Alex, Alex.
Elkishia, Elkeysshia.
Pronouncing names correctly fosters self-esteem, creates inclusivity, and celebrates diversity.
My name is Concepcion Anton Mitchell. My name is spelled Concepsepion.
My name is Jorge Vasquez, and it's spelled Jorge.
Like when they hear my name before they see my face, I don't think they'll think that it's a black person, if that makes sense. Yao means born on Thursday, because I was actually born on Thursday, so none of my immediate family is like directly from Africa, if that makes sense. I guess you could say like I grew up in like a woke household. They have like, they're kind of big on day names. When a child is born in our culture, they have like a naming ceremony. It's like when you're first born, kind of like the community comes around to kind of like celebrate the newborn child being born. And like, there's certain like rituals and prayers that happen. Some sing songs, dance, stuff like that.
First of all, a lot of people can't read, so I kind of don't take it serious. Like, if you see my name and you don't know how to say it, like, and it takes you like a few times to learn it, then I'm okay with just telling you. It's not a big deal to me. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, South Side, South Shore. My dad, he was born in Chicago, but his family came up here from the Great Migration, the South. So, yeah, I'm like Jamaican American, African American.
When naming children, some turn to a different source for inspiration. Celebrities and television can often shape modern language and culture.
My mom is Jamaican, so she was born in Kingston, Jamaica. She was watching Judge Judy, and then like the defendant, I think, was named Concepcion, because they were Hispanic. Growing up with my name, I mean, it's gotten better as I got older. People always ask me like, oh, do you have a nickname? They started calling me Pepsi around my junior year. They would say like Pepsion, like as a joke, and then they shortened it to Pepsi. The origin of my name has made me feel like closer to the Latin community. I had like Hispanic co-workers, and since I had the name Concepcion, like they would just call me that, and it like created like a bond between us. So like whenever I see somebody spell my name like correct, even with the accent of E, I be like, dang, you really took the time to like really know my name like that. Especially if they don't know me like that. Like sometimes my friends, I be knowing them for like 2-3 years. They still don't know how to spell my name. I'm like, what? How you not know?
I have walked into certain workplaces where they immediately call you George, and they think like, oh, that's your name because it's spelled Jorge, but George is spelled George, so.
Using family names are a relatively recent phenomenon, but the practice of naming tribes, clans, and dynasties has ancient roots spanning in various regions.
I come from Puerto Cortes, Honduras, which is a small town up on the north side of Honduras, and English isn't the first language over there, so the thing is that Jorge is always Jorge over there. It was never George. My parents didn't name me Jorge in hopes of it becoming George or anything like that. I am the third in my lineage, so it goes my grandfather, who is Jorge Emilio Vasquez, my father, who is also Jorge Emilio Vasquez, and then finally me. So, you know, your name is very powerful. Initially, my dad moved to America in hopes of me just having like a better life, so him being the second in his lineage, he was probably like, oh, okay, like Jorge Emilio Vasquez III is gonna be somebody very special. And you know, my mom probably agreed with him and was like, you know what, like let's just name him that, and then boom, let's start a new life in America. And that's exactly what they did, and now we're here.
There were some assumptions that some people said George, some people said Jorge. He wasn't one of those type of people to where like he would snap on you if you said his name wrong. He would just simply correct you for.
Don't be afraid to correct people, or don't even be afraid to help people try and sound it out, you know?
Parents carefully choose names that carry deep meanings, believing they will shape one's journey with love and purpose.
I feel like names is one of the most important things that you can have in your life, because it's literally what people remember you as when you first come into this world and what they remember you as when you leave. So
I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, South Philly to be exact. I was the only person in school with the name Tori. When I was born, my mom hadn't decided on a name yet, but I was very, 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 very small. And she was looking up meanings of words, and she came across Tori, and Tori meant strong. So what better name to be named after a woman being strength? I feel like a woman is strength. Life's been a journey for me. I'm 22 years old. I still have a long way to go, but I feel like I am the definition of a strong woman, and I have lived up to my name. I have a twin identical sister, and her name is Siani, my name is Tori, so they don't rhyme at all, no type of correlation, and I feel like that helped me better grow into my identity versus having someone that looks just like you going to the same school as them, doing everything with them, and you guys having a name that rhymes. Us not having a name that correlates helped us grow into our self-identity better. Just be confident in who you are. Be confident in your name. Correct people whenever you feel like someone butchers your name. And obviously it's not always intentional. Your name is who you are. It's on everything, all your documents, all your data, everything. Your name is on it. So I feel like wear your name with confidence.
My name is Tahajja, Tahod-Ja. I go by Haji primarily by most of my loved ones, people that I know even in school. A lot of my classmates call me Haji. I grew up in Orlando, Florida. I've only ever met one Tahajja in my life, and it wasn't spelled the same. My mother, she got my name from one of her friends who was African. There's a pilgrimage that Muslim people go on. It's called Hajj. That trip is called a Hajj. So that's where that Hajj portion came from. And then the T came from my mother because her name is Tamia. And then the end of her name has an A as well. My mother's name had a special meaning. It's kind of a tradition in my family. Don't be afraid to be the person that takes up time, that takes up space. If we have to learn Beethoven, then they should have to learn Tahajja. They should have to learn Shaniqua. They should have to learn Tyrone. They should have to learn Tyler. So we're very excited to present this film to you all, and we hope y'all enjoyed it.
And never be afraid to
Sound it out.